back in 2011 when I get arrested by a police officer. Actually, it was here in Phoenix, in Central Street. Everything was horrible on the Sheriff Arpaio, whom already ridiculizing people at the very beginning to their arrest and also at the very end of incarceration. For those days, the situation is going worse and worse and worse because obviously we live in a very difficult times where people of color has been very wanted. I know it's not everybody, but it still happened. I was suffering tremendous time. Basically, I suffered for 900 days in hell. Everything, the very first 600 days, it was nothing happened. I was just thinking about my freedom. I was thinking about when's going to be the day that I'm going to be back on the streets and the day going to be again free. Everybody wants to be free, except people who really commit big crimes. Okay, I remember I don't have any family here in the United States, not even good friends. It happened that one day an organization asked me if I'd be able to accept visitations in detention. I said, yes, thank you. Because after 600 days, a visitation for me, it was representing as a chocolate, soda, chips, something like that. So for those days, I was in one particular path with where allowing some transgender people in the LGBT community. So I remember a great person came to see me. It was Marco and my other kids. They came to visit us. I told him the very first day, it was an officer who already was sexually assaulting me. I have been under hormone therapy for a while, so I developed some feminine sides, or some feminine parts. So this particular officer, he was squeezing on my breast, he was squeezing on my butt, and he was putting his finger in between my cheeks over and over again. The defense of a detainee is a grievance, but obviously they are corrupt. It's so hard for me to say that, but here in the United States, it's still a lot of corruption. So I was submitting grievance over and over again. They say no, the officer, he's the good ones, he's one of the best ones. I tried many times. I told my friends, hey, check this out, the guys is abusing me. They wrote me letters, they saw what they write what they saw, but nothing happened. Finally, this guy, he came into my office, he was taking my clothes, he smelled it. Obviously, he was mentally issues. One day, he continuously insulted me as a LGBT1, for who am I, a transgender woman. He put me under risk. I was tempted, I was ready to be beaten by certain groups in there who already hate LGBT community, basically transgender women. I was totally safe, and I came back to my part. Actually, the parts are exactly like this one, obviously with different doors. And I was so angry, and I don't want to live no more. I was thinking how I can cut off my veins on my hands, but I was like, no, if I survive, I may lose my hands movements. Later on, I was thinking to cut off my principal vein, but I was like, if I survive, it's going to be so difficult to living with some device to stop breathing. So I remember I did ask for a razor, and I was playing with the razor on the sink, and it get off in pieces. So the blade get out. What I did, I took off my top clothes. It was a shirt and a khaki pants. And I remember I was wearing a sport bra and white boxer. And I was thinking many times for several minutes before to do something. Finally, everything turns black. I didn't see anything. I didn't feel any pain. And immediately I pulled down my boxer and I took one of my private sides and I cut it off. And I was thinking it was possible to die that day. And what I did with my blood, I was collecting my blood and I went to the wall to write it down, stop mistreatment against LGBT community. Stop mistreatment for transgender people behind bars. And I went to the other side and I asked for everybody inside of detentions. So this is what happened with me, and we talking about yesterday, and we realized that there's many people who want to kill themselves just because they're on their vacation. Thank you.